to know the parents, and it's something.
No, absolutely. And when you look at this game, you've got Matthew Gonzalez from Robertson coming off of a championship season. He's the quarterback, 1,320 yards, 5'5", 140. Not a big kid, but 14 touchdowns, 3 picks, and a long of 83 yards. And from Lordsburg, you have Maverick Contreras, 5'10", and he threw for 1,700 yards, 25 touchdowns to just 4 picks and a long of 90 on the year.
Exactly, and both, especially on the Lordsburg side, Dale Hooper is always known for letting his quarterbacks throw the ball. And,
right.
I believe both those were ranked. So Gonzalez is third in 3A, and Contreras was third in 2A for passing yards this past season. And like you mentioned, Matthew Gonzalez winning the state championship for Robertson. I believe they went 4 straight times to the state championship game recently, and this is the first time they finally got over the number.
Yeah, and there were other years that I know doing TV shows and doing high school TV shows and covering them and watching them very closely, thinking that was the year, and this year was the year.
Exactly. What a great game up there that took place in Las Vegas, New Mexico. They absolutely, they're actually accustomed to this red or green question up there in Las Vegas, New Mexico. And I was fortunate enough to live up there for a while, and so Robertson being red and West Las Vegas being green. So we get to see that here today.
Yeah, and those are big time rivals as well when you talk about Robertson and West Las Vegas.
Red-green football game.
Oh man, I thought you were watching the Oklahoma State game.
That's on in the big TV back in there.
How are they split, red and green? What are they? Are they all mixed up? Or?
Yeah, they took
almost like a draft.
they took all 80 kids from each class, and they the coaches pulled names and all that. So you've got
teammates playing against each other.
Yes, like the twins from Raton or somewhere up there. There's a couple of they're on opposite teams.
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
So who's coaching on the?
Let's see. This Dusty Giles is coaching he's from JAL. He's doing the green, and I forget who the red coach is. And then the guy from Clovis and the guy from Farmington are doing the large school.
Definitely got to the end of the game without.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, or actually good afternoon. We've moved into the post-meridian time of the day, and it is the City of Champions Classic basketball tournament, and we continue with a game between a couple of girls' teams. It is the Consolation Championship for the girls' side of the bracket between the Goddard Rockets and the Deming Wildcats. I'm Gene Dow. We are here to bring you the game here today to see if one of these teams can pick up their second win of the season. Deming coming into the game with a record of 1 win and 2 losses under the direction of Kimberly Garcia. And Goddard coming in with a record of 1 win and 3 losses. And they are under the direction of first-year head coach Chris Roybal. Both these teams lost in their opening day games, Deming losing to the Artesia Lady Bulldogs and Goddard losing to Carlsbad, but then both teams came away with wins yesterday, Goddard defeating Alamogordo and Deming defeated Ruidoso. So the starting 5 for the Goddard Rockets, who will be the visiting team today, will be Alexis Sandoval, number 3, Erica Cannon, number 4, Alexis Hoover, number 24, Ambrosia Tiziatu, number 32, and Clara Hatch, number 33. Deming, which will be the home team on your scoreboard, is led by Brianna Flores, number 2, Lily McMillan, number 3, Nayeli Jimenez, number 10, Santana Valentine, number 23, and Monique Enciso, number 33. So we're underway. The tip is controlled by Deming. They pass it underneath, get the shot up, and good by Valentine. And so Deming takes the first lead in the ball game, 2-0. Rockets will run it down the floor. Pass over on the right wing. Shot for 3, good by Alexis Hoover. And the Rockets take a 3-2 lead. Well, we might have a couple of better shooting teams in this ball game than we've seen in the first couple of games, although the boys game with Mayamera and Alamogordo was a pretty good ball game. That's the game that concluded just before this one. And Hobbs, they're black and gold. Alamogordo was the winner of that ball game. So Deming, after the turnover by Goddard for stepping on the end line. Pass underneath, it's tipped, lost out of bounds. They'll say last touched by the Rockets. Down on the baseline. Kick it back out to Jimenez. Down in the corner. Back out on top now to Valentine. Hounded there, can't take a 3. Back to Valentine. Again, the ball is tipped and lost out of bounds, but this time they'll say it was last touched by Deming, and it'll be Rocket basketball. There's a nice pass underneath and a shot up and in by number 3, Lily McMillan. So the Rockets build on their lead, 5-2. Wildcats go back on top to Valentine. Try to pass it underneath. The ball is tipped. It'll be turned over by Deming. Rocket basketball, pass underneath, shot up and good. I believe that was number 33, Monique. And Cisa, and how do you say that name right there? How would you say that? Enciso. That's what I thought. So timeout on the floor after the Rockets go up by 5, 7-2. We are here to bring you all of the games from the City of Champions Classic. If you go to ksvptv.com, obviously you found us because you're here, but all the games from the tournament are there. And we'll have all the rest of the games today. This is the Girls Consolation Championship. The Boys Consolation Championship is next, and that's between Carlsbad and Deming. And then we'll get into the third place will actually be doing the championship games because the Artesia Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs are both be playing for third place. And so they get the late games, so the afternoon games will be the championship games here in the tournament. Bad pass turned over by Deming. Rockets out on top, shot for three, off the rim, no good. Rebound brought down by Valentine. And Deming will bring it the other way. And a jump ball, 1-1. They'll say the possession arrow is pointing the way of Goddard. So they'll inbound it from down in the corner. A little pressure now in the backcourt. Rockets break the pressure. Passing around the perimeter. Can't find the open player underneath. Bejarano drives, her shot no good. Fight for the rebound, and they're going to say a foul will be charged. So the foul is going to be charged against Bejarano. Rockets' first foul. And Deming will walk the ball up the floor. Rockets break the press, try to pass underneath, but they'll wind up throwing it away. Oh, it was last touched by Deming. So Goddard will keep the basketball. Inbounding will be Tiffany Nunez, number 24. And I think we've got a uniform number issue, which may result in a foul that will be charged against Deming. I just took a picture of the book, and I've been going with the names that are on the book. So it is a technical foul on Deming. And the first free throw attempt is missed by Lily McMillan, who gets to shoot the two technical fouls. Second one is good. And then Goddard will get the basketball. They'll inbound from right in front of us. So I'm not sure what the issue was with the book, but somebody pointed out there was an issue with the book and a foul on the coaches. Long shot for three from the corner. Put up by Tiziatu, no good. McMillan has trouble maintaining her dribble. It's going to be picked up by the Lady Rockets. And that's, I got my book backwards. And three has three. Okay. Long pass. It's going to be intercepted by the Rockets. Turnover number 4 for the Wildcats. A little no-look pass into the corner off the rim, no good. Brought back down by Hoover. Her shot, no good. And the rebound pulled down by the Wildcats. Nice rebound there by Enciso. And bounce pass, and she's going to be called for the travel. 5th turnover for Deming. Rockets will make a substitution. Santana Espinoza will come into the ball game. And walking the ball up the floor are the Lady Rockets. And they throw it a little too long. 2nd turnover for Goddard. And coming into the game now is Alyssa Linares for the Rockets. She'll come in for Hoover. kick it back out to the Wildcats to number 22. And that must be what the uniform mistake is. 5 seconds in the lane. So that'll be another Deming turnover, turnover number 6. And Linares will inbound the basketball to Sandoval. Tiziatu with the shot, no good. Rebound is blocked. McMillan will come out of there with it for Deming. Gets it to Valentine. Her shot for 3 is no good. Rebound. Tiziatu, who looks underneath, and the pass is going to be tipped, but saved by Cannon. That shot by Tiziatu, no good. And finally, a jump ball is called. They were together holding that ball for a long time before the whistle finally came in. And the possession arrows pointing to Goddard, so they'll retain possession of the basketball. Long shot for 3. Sandoval off the rim, no good. Rebound brought down by Ciso. And I apologize if I'm not getting that name right. I'll try to figure out a pronunciation. Bounce pass recovered by Deming. Valentine. Jumper off the rim, no good. Down with the rebound are the Lady Rockets. That's Linares. And we've got a carry. Turnover number 3. And Lily McMillan will inbound right in front of us here for the Wildcats. Valentine into the front court. Cut off in the corner. Gets it out to Enquiso. And we have a whistle and a foul on Goddard. Blue 2-2 is what the official said. That's her first foul, Santana Espinoza. And at the free throw line is Monique. And the first shot is up. No good. No good. Rebound pulled down by Goddard. Sandoval up the floor. Almost a trap. Gets the ball to Espinoza, who plows into one of the Deming players who's still down on the floor. Monique still down on the floor, and we've got a foul with an offensive charge. That'll be charged to Espinoza, and that's her second foul. Third team foul, as Cannon, the other player, with a foul. Deming is yet to be whistled for a foul. Nope, they've been whistled for one. I take that back. Another foul called on the shot. And going to the free throw line will be Lily McMillan. That foul is on Cannon, her second. So the Rockets have 4 fouls, but they're split between 2 players. And McMillan at the free throw line for the first time tonight. First shot is no good, and Rockets will get a couple of players in. Tiziatu will check back into the ball game along with Hoover. Second free throw is good. And it's now 8-3 Rockets. Quickly up the floor, almost stolen away. Get the ball to Sandoval. Cross-court pass. Baseline. Back out to Sandoval. That one's tipped up into the air, but Alexis will recover. Near side to Hoover, and she's going to not control the ball. Turnover Rockets, turnover number 4. And a travel call. Turnover number 7 on Deming. Rockets bring it down the floor. Tiziatu, shot off the back of the rim, no good. Coming out of there with it is Deming. McMillan. And we've got a whistle. And the foul is on number 32. Tiziatu, her first foul. And the 5th foul on the Goddard Rockets so far, and we're just in the first quarter. About the end of the first quarter, but that's long shot for 3 is going to rim in and out, no good. White 2, I believe, is what the official said. Brianna Flores draws the foul. Second foul on Deming. And with less than a minute to go here in the first period, Rockets will walk it up the floor with what looks to be the last shot. Although Sandoval launches a 3. Off the rim, no good. Knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Clara Hatch, who is trying to pull it down. So it will be Deming basketball. 27 seconds left, as you can see on the clock. And Deming will have a chance for the last shot. Shot long, no good. But the rebound goes to Valentine. She'll be fouled. I'm sorry, not Valentine, Monique. So with 6 seconds left, number 33 will be at the free throw line to shoot 2. And let's see who they give the foul to. Number 25, Linares. That's her first foul, and that's the 6th foul. Monique missed her first 2 free throws. Banks this one in. Linares will come out of the ball game. Miramontes Fierro will check in for Goddard. That one is way off, no good. Clock will roll. Sandoval up the floor. Loses her dribble, launches a shot at the buzzer, no good. And at the end of the first quarter, the Goddard Rockets lead the Deming Wildcats by a score of 8-4. We're going to pause for just a moment. Second quarter action in just a moment. Quarter number 1 is in the books. Quarter number 2 about to begin. Deming will have possession to start quarter number 2. Rockets with an 8-4 lead here in this Consolation Championship game of the City of Champions Classic in Artesia, New Mexico. And Deming turns the ball over for the 8th time. Running up the floor, layup is missed, but getting her own rebound. is Miramontes Fierro. And the ball is tipped, goes out of bounds. It'll be Rocket basketball. Long out on top to Sandoval. And we've got a whistle away from the basketball and a foul on Goddard. So let's see who picked up the foul there, or did they throw it out of bounds? Maybe stepped on the end line. So just a turnover by Goddard, number 5. Jimenez with the basketball for Deming. Being hounded by Hoover. There's Tiziatu trying to steal the ball away, but a nice little shovel layup by Santana Valentine. And Deming pulls to within 2, 8-6. Tiziatu out on top to Hoover. Sandoval back to Hoover. Tiziatu open for the 3. It's going to be a little short. And Deming picks up the rebound. Gets it up the floor to Jimenez. Almost loses it out of bounds. Finds McMillan. And McMillan is driven out on the baseline and will be fouled. And will be going to the free throw line. That's a block charge to Hatch, Clara Hatch, her first foul. And the Deming Wildcats are in the bonus situation for the entirety of this second period. Free throw is good by McMillan. And Deming can tie the game on this trip. Free throw no good. Rebound pulled down by Tiziatu. Rockets quickly up the floor. Deming back. Sandoval for 3. Nothing but net for Alexis Sandoval. 6 points this afternoon. And the Rockets back up by 4. 11-7. Ooh, almost a carry there. And we've got a trip, and going to the floor is Nayeli Jimenez. And it is 1-1. 8th team foul on the Rockets. That one will be charged to Hoover, her first. Monique will come out of the ball game. At the free throw line is Jimenez to shoot the 1-1. And the first one is up, no good. Deming have missed a lot of free throws here that might have made this a closer game than it is. I mean, it's a close game, but inside the three-point arch by Hoover for 2. She's got 5 points this afternoon. And the Rockets expand their lead to 6. Losing the dribble on the way in is McMillan. And a foul on the way out from underneath the basket. A push against number 2, Brianna Flores. That's her second foul. 3rd team foul on Deming here in the first half. Cross court to Sandoval. Back on the wing. Bounced in the paint, but no shot there. Kick it back in the corner for 3, and it swirls in. Alexis Hoover for 3. 8 points for Alexis, and the Rockets are going on a run here. Now lead 16-7. Tipped pass recovered by Jimenez. Pass down underneath is tipped. Taken away by the Rockets. Up the floor to Tiziatu underneath. Off the glass by Clara Hatch, who has her first bucket And Deming would like to take a timeout to talk about it. 4:35 in the half, and the Rockets have gone out by 11 now, 18-7. More basketball from the City of Champions Classic in a moment. After the timeout, Deming, and they wind up having the ball thrown away. That's always frustrating if you're a coach. You call the timeout and then call the play and then throw the ball away. And let's see, where's another 3-second violation on Goddard. I say another one. I think it's the first one they've called on Goddard. One on Deming earlier. So Deming will have the ball. Lily McMillan will walk it up the floor. Oh, and they just throw it away. That was a turnover. So the Rockets will have the ball back. Sandoval tried to lob it across the players to Linares, but Linares got blocked out and couldn't get to the ball. Turnover number 7 for the Rockets. And the Lady Wildcats will have the basketball. McMillan inbounds it to Aguayo. Back to McMillan, and she'll run point for Deming. Deming desperately needing a basket here. They've been stuck on 7 for a long time now. Goddard really aggressive, getting in their face with the man-to-man. Throw the ball away. Running up the floor with the layup is Erica Cannon. Cannon with her first 2 points of the afternoon. And the Rockets are now up by 13. This was a 4-point game not that long ago. Shot is long, and down with the rebound was Linares. Long pass in the corner. Tiziatu for 3. Short, and just off the fingertips of Nunez, who had the rebound for Deming. And she loses it, but the Rockets can't control it, and it goes out of bounds. And it will be Deming basketball. Deming making some substitutions. Jimenez back in. Valentine is back in. Aguayo will stay in the game along with Monique. And Jimenez will bring the ball up the floor. Almost threw it away. Valentine being hounded by Tiziatu. Tell you, this Goddard defense is smothering. Shot is long, but there's Valentine with the rebound and the and one. Santana Valentine finally gets a decent shot off. The basket goes, and the foul is on number 32, Tiziatu, who picks up her second foul. Rockets about to put the, and she'll come out of the ball game, and Hatch will come back in. Free throw is no good, but it bounces back to Valentine. Her shot is no good. Goddard, long pass up the floor, waiting for the ball to bounce to her. The layup will go, and an and one coming up for Erica Cannon. So the foul on Deming. Number 10, Jimenez, that's her first. Only the fourth foul on the Lady Wildcats in the first half. Cannon hits the free throw. The three-point play the hard way, as they like to say. And they throw the ball away. They'll say it was tipped by Goddard, so it'll still be Deming basketball. 23-9 Goddard. Aguayo will come out of the ball game for Deming. Valentine looking, gets it into McMillan. She'll drive the lane, lay it up, way high, hard off the glass. Goddard down with the rebound. Good defensive pressure. And we've got a timeout asked for by Coach Chris Roybal and the Goddard Rockets. 23-9 is the score. Rockets have committed twice as many fouls as Deming, 9 fouls in this first half, but nobody's really in foul trouble. They've got 3 players with 2 fouls each, Erica Cannon, Santana Espinoza, and Ambrosia Tiziatu. Deming's only committed 4 fouls in the game, 1 by Jimenez and 2 by Flores, and I'm not sure who has the 4th foul for Deming at this point in time. This is the girls' Consolation Championship in the City of Champions Classic. The boys' Consolation Championship is next, and that's between Deming and Carlsbad. And we will stream it to you here on KSVPTV.com. Deming steals the ball away, but Goddard takes it back. Teams exchange turnovers. And a nice little bucket there by Clara Hatch. She's got 4 points this afternoon. And the Rockets continue to build on their lead. Shot is off the back of the iron, knocked out of bounds. Nice try by Monique. Deming will lose it out of bounds, and it will, well, they'll say it was last touched by Goddard. So while Deming recovered it, it had already gone out of bounds off the hand of a Lady Rocket. Way out on top to Monique. She'll drive the lane. Left side shot off the glass, no good. Sandoval out with the rebound, flips it up the floor to Cannon, who tries to do a little behind-the-back pass on her way to a layup, loses it out of bounds. Turnover number 9 for the Goddard Rockets. So Deming still in the backcourt, and they throw it away. Alexis Hoover was all over McMillan, and McMillan allowed Hoover to control the space, and Deming throws it away. Cannon passes kind of tipped, but Sandoval goes back and gets it. Back to Hoover. She'll drive the lane. Off the front of the rim, no good. McMillan down with the rebound. And see if the Wildcats can set up for the last shot of the half. Lob it underneath to Monique. Off the glass, no good, but she is fouled by Espinoza. And that will most likely be Santana's third foul. And young lady from Deming is still down on the floor after that hit, so we have an official's timeout as we attend to the young lady who got hit in the collision with Santana Espinoza. That is her third foul. 10th foul on the Rockets, so when the Wildcats go to the free throw line, they will be in the double bonus, at least for these 11 seconds. All right, Monique is up and is walking back. She's kind of holding her left arm. Might have gotten a stinger. Maybe hit the funny bone, which is not funny. But hopefully it is not anything serious and she'll be able to come back and play. But she's holding her right hand. And so she may have took the hit right there, twisted something, pulled something. And so hopefully she will be okay. So Brianna Flores comes into the game, takes her place, and she'll be shooting the two-shot foul and hits the first one. Second free throw, no good. Rockets down with the rebound. Long shot at the buzzer by Hoover, no good. And we have reached halftime. At the end of the first half, it's the Goddard Rockets 25, the Deming Wildcats 10 in the girls' Consolation Championship game here at the City of Champions Classic in Artesia, New Mexico. Go get something to drink, something to eat. Check out the red-green small school game that's going on KSVPTV.com. And we'll be back with the second half in about 8 to 10 minutes or so, right here on KSVPTV.com. Welcome back as we're getting ready for the second half of the girls' Consolation Championship game between the Deming Wildcats and the Goddard Rockets. Goddard leading 25-10. The Rockets are spreading the ball around. Alexis Hoover has 8 points, including 2 3-pointers. Alexis Sandoval has 6 points, including a 3-pointer. 5 points from Erica Cannon. 4 points from Clara Hatch and 2 from Ambrosia Tiziatu. For Deming, 6 points for Santana Valentine. She's the only player to actually hit something from the floor. She has 3 buckets. The rest of the Deming points have come from the free throw line. 1 from Flores, 2 from McMillan, and 1 from Monique. So it'll be Goddard Rocket basketball to start the second half. And again, they've got a 25-10 lead. Goddard's been a little better from the free throw line. They haven't shot that many free throws. They're 2 of 3. Deming has been to the free throw line a bunch. 11 times. And they've only made 4 of 11 from the free throw line. And up and in. I heard Erica Cannon, so she's got 7 points. And the Rockets are the first to score here in the second half. Nice pass underneath to Flores, who gets her first bucket of the afternoon. And Deming answers with 2 of their own. Cannon from the free throw line. Gets a little help from the backboard. She's got 4 points in the half, 9 points this afternoon. And the Rockets back up now, 29-12. So both teams a little more comfortable shooting here at the early stages of this third quarter. The pass by Jimenez tipped out of bounds, and it will be retained by Deming. And they'll decide to get McMillan to inbound the ball. Girls Consolation Championship here at the City of Champions Classic. The Boys Consolation Championship immediately following this game. Jimenez goes over to McMillan. Rockets taking their time, but the ball comes out, rolling around on the floor, bodies flying. And we've got a jump ball situation. Possession arrow is pointing to Goddard. Well, the officials, well, now it says it's Wildcat ball. I guess they didn't have the possession arrow flipped after the second half throw-in, so it is Deming basketball. Try to get the pass underneath, the shot short. Valentine's going to go to the free throw line, though, and shoot 2 as she is fouled taking the shot by number 32, Ambrosia Tiziatu, who picks up her 3rd foul. So the Rockets have 2 players with 3 fouls, Espinoza and Tiziatu, and the first free throw is no good. That's where, I mean, they're down 29-12, but it could be a lot closer if Deming would make free throws. 11 free throw attempts in the first half. Linares will come in for Tiziatu. This one's good. And so Deming makes it 29-13. Sandoval, free throw line, kicks it down in the corner. Baseline shot, no good. Fight for the rebound, put back up by the Rockets, no good. Rebound brought down by Monique. Good to see her back out there. She's got a tape on her right hand, so probably pulled a finger or whatever, and so she's got 2 fingers taped together. Ouch. That hurts even thinking about it. Ooh. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touched by the Rockets. Deming will inbound. Try to get it to Monique, and then we've got a whistle and a foul is colliding in an effort to get the ball. Was Hatch and Jimenez. Hatch will pick up her 2nd foul. 2nd team foul on the Rockets here in the second half. Rockets will steal the ball away Cannon, layup, good. Cannon, the only player to score for Goddard in the second half. She has 6 points. And the Rockets are now across the 30-point mark, 31-13. Jimenez thinks about the shot. Bounce pass. Valentine has the ball grabbed out of her hands. Jump ball. It'll be Rocket basketball this time on the alternating possession. (31-13). Rockets with the lead. Sandoval goes over to Hoover. Down on the baseline. Sandoval resets. Cannon thought about the three. Pulls it back in. Thought she had an opening. Didn't have one. Kicks it out for a three by Espinoza. Rockets keeping rebounding very, very well. Long shot for three. Rattles the cage, no good. Wildcats come out of there with the rebound. Jimenez down on the baseline to McMillan. And she's tripped and will be fouled by number 24, Alexis Hoover, who picks up her second foul. So be on the floor, inbound, underneath the basket, out on top. They get the ball to Aguayo. Oh, that pass, I could see that one getting stolen a mile away. Layup, though, is underneath the basket, no good. Deming out of there with the rebound. Tried that one-handed bounce pass. And before she traveled with the basketball, Monique passes it off. McMillan will reset the offense. And we've got a timeout asked for by Deming. So we're halfway through the third period. Rockets leading 31-13. As we mentioned, the boys' Consolation Championship is the next game here at the Bulldog Pit in Artesia, New Mexico. That'll be between the Deming Wildcats and the Carlsbad Cavemen. Then we move over to the championship side of the bracket, and the next two games, the 2:30 game and the 4 o'clock game will be the championship games. The girls' championship will be between Carlsbad and Riverside out of El Paso. That'll be at 2:30. And then at 4 o'clock will be the boys' championship between the Hobbs Eagles and the Los Lunas Tigers. Inbound pass knocked loose, recovered by Deming, and she'll be fouled by Goddard. .25, Alyssa Linares picks up her second foul. And already we're at 4 fouls on Goddard here in the second half. The layup will go. They'll count the bucket. And a foul. So it'll be an and one for Cannon. That foul will be on number 2, Brianna Flores, who will pick up her third foul. Cannon at the free throw line. And one. Cannon's really come on fire. She had 5 points in the first half behind Sandoval and Hoover. But she's the only Rocket to score here in the third period. 9 points, all 9 points that the Rockets have scored in the third period have all been by Erica Cannon. And the Rockets are up now 33-14. Long shot for three, high off the glass, no good. Rebound Hoover. I wonder if anybody has ever said that Hoover vacuumed in that rebound. I can't imagine anybody would have said that. Nobody would have said that. There's a shot for 3 by Hoover. Gets her third three-pointer of the game. She has 11 points for the Rockets. And Goddard continues to build on their lead. 37-13. There's a steal. Cannon. Layup. Good. 39-13. Goddard. And not an offensive charge, but a block on Linares. And that's going to be her third foul. One foul in the first half, 2 in the second half. And at the free throw line is Lily McMillan. And now they're changing their mind and saying that it wasn't a shooting foul, that it was on the floor. And so Deming will inbound from underneath their basket. I don't necessarily know that the Deming folks agree. But that's what the officials called. Get it out on top to the new player in for Deming. Long shot, no good. And we've got a foul. Or did they just lose it out of bounds? I think they just lost it out of bounds. No foul. So the Rockets facing a little bit of full court pressure for the first time in the game. Cannon breaks it. Tiziatu with the ball. Back out on top to Miramontes Fierro. Tiziatu down on the baseline. That's going to be a block, and going for the shot was Espinoza. She is fouled. And Espinoza is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. White, 33. Monique. And that's her first foul. And it wanted to bounce out of there, but it finally decided that it will be a free throw. (40-13). Wildcats make a substitution. Flores into the ball game. McMillan is out. Second shot is up and good by Santana Espinoza. So she has her first 2 points of the afternoon. And Goddard continues to pile on with their lead. There's that other foul. Off the glass, no good. Espinoza down with the rebound, gets it to Cannon. All kinds of pressure, long pass up the floor. Bounce it around, it'll be taken away by the Wildcats. So Deming with the basketball. Sets up the offense. Goddard in there. Defense trying to grab the ball. Let's see, we've got a foul. So they're going to call the foul on Miramontes Fierro, number 15. And that's her first foul. 6th foul for Goddard, so that will put Deming in the 1-and-1 here the rest of the way. And there's a minute 20 left to go here in the third period. Long pass, nice save attempt by Deming, but they'll throw it away. Turnover number 3. And let's see, we want to get everybody set. So they'll get the ball into Miramontes, who brings it into the front court. Hands the ball off to Chavarria. Espinoza. Off the foot of Chavarria. Recovers the ball. Tiziatu gets a pick from Espinoza. Loses the ball. And we have a foul. Yep. So a whistle and a foul on Goddard, believe it or not. Number 22, Espinoza, that's her 4th foul. So Espinoza will come out of the ball game, and Clara Hatch will check back in. And at the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1 is Valentine. And in out, no good. Rebound, though, by Deming. Flores goes to the basket. She is fouled and will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And let's see which Rocket earned this one. Is it 32 or 23? 33. Hatch. A lot of fouls on Goddard in this game. Not so many on Deming. Deming's only had 6 fouls all game. And the free throw is good by Flores. She has 4 points this afternoon. Miramontes will come out of the ball game. And that free throw was no good. Sandoval down with the rebound. Bounce pass. Off the glass. Good. By Hatch. Hatch has 6 points in the ball game, and we're under 30 seconds to play. Would not drop in. And they'll say last touch by the Rockets. It'll be, or last touch by Deming, I should say. It'll be Rocket basketball. Cannon will take the inbound pass. Again, Deming putting on pressure in the backcourt. Sandoval in the front court. Finds Hatch. Tiziatu, she'll be fouled and go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And let's see, we've got a second whistle after the play had stopped. The officials are going to get together and confer. And they're going to signal that the foul is on Deming, number 33, Monique. That's her 2nd foul, 4th team foul on Deming. And I'm going to guess that that was a technical foul. And do we have another T? Did he do one of these? I couldn't tell. So, we've got some T's, and at the free throw line is Ambrosia Tiziatu to shoot the technical fouls. Misses the first one. Misses the second one. And then we have the 2-shot foul by Erica Cannon. So Cannon at the line. She'll get to shoot a couple. You know, Goddard was 2 of 3 from the free throw line in the first half, and they've just missed everything here. There we go. Now, the 2-shot foul, not the technical foul. It's the first one there. So there were 2 technicals, and then the 2-shot from the foul. And Deming is now at 6 fouls. And that one goes. 46-14. And so Goddard will have the basketball after the 2 technical fouls and then the 2-shot foul. So Sandoval will bring the ball in. Passing back and forth with Chavarria. They find Sandoval coming through on the baseline, but that shot is no good. Knocked out of bounds by Deming. And the Rockets will have one more opportunity with 0.9 seconds on the clock. I don't think you can physically get the ball in, touch it, and shoot it in that amount of time. And that'll end the third quarter. 46-14. Goddard over Deming in the Consolation Championship. We'll pause for just a moment and be back with more basketball from the Bulldog Pit in Artesia, New Mexico in just a moment. Eight minutes remain in the girls' Consolation Championship game. Goddard Lady Rockets, the Deming Lady Wildcats, both teams with 1 win each. That win coming yesterday to get them into this ball game this afternoon. Lost the ball out of bounds. It'll go back to Deming. The teams exchange turnovers. Oh. That is a travel. You can't kiss the ball while you walk with it. So Deming with another turnover here in the half. I have 5. Sandoval back out to Cannon. She'll launch a 3. A little to the left. And down with the rebound is Valentine, and she'll lose the dribble. He was last touched by one of the Rockets. It'll be Deming basketball. 46-14 is the score. Rockets on top of Deming. And this time, the Wildcats lose it out of bounds. Turnover number 6 for Deming here in the second half. 19 turnovers in the game so far. And we've got a travel call on Goddard, so they'll get their second turnover. And so Deming will bring the ball up the floor. Lily McMillan gets it in the front court, and there's an offensive push that's going to be charged against Brianna Flores, who's going to pick up her 4th foul. So with all the fouls that the Rockets have had in the game, they have one player with 4 fouls. That's Espinoza, who's on the bench right now. Flores is the first player to be on the 4-foul parade. And there's a foul, or they lose it out of bounds. Now we got bodies flying underneath the basket. Blue number 4, I believe, is what the gentleman in the stripes said. That is the 3rd foul for Cannon. And shooting free throws is Lily McMillan. A lot of missed free throws in this game. Miramontes in the ball game. Espinoza in the ball game for Goddard. Lisbeth Nunez checks in for Deming. Comes in for Monique. No good. Espinoza down with the rebound. Rockets get it in the front court, and that pass just stolen away. Nice interception, if you will, by Lily McMillan. And the ball gets knocked out of bounds on a foul. Push. And we're in the 1-and-1. As a matter of fact, we're in the 2-shot situation. Deming shooting 2 the rest of the way. Let's see. That foul went to Chavaria, Eden Chavaria, her first. And Deming in the double bonus now. Deming has just not hit free throws today. That's been... I mean, it's 46-14, but making free throws would have helped. Second one is good. 46-15 now. Rockets pass underneath. Espinoza hits the bottom of the rim. Losing the dribble. Putting the layup in and out, no good. Deming comes out of there with it this time. Long pass up the floor, tried to get it to Valentine, and they throw it away. Espinoza stops off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound and gets the bucket. Santana Espinoza with 4 points this afternoon. And it's 48-15. Bounce pass inside, stolen away. Sandoval lays it up and scores. And that makes the score 50-15, and we've got a timeout. And we'll be in the running clock the rest of this ball game unless the Wildcats get a bucket on their trip down the floor. As the running clock works when you're up by 35 points, which the Rockets are now up 35 points. So the clock should run out the south end zone and end zone. What are we talking about? All right. Again, Deming boys will be on the floor next, and they'll be taking on Carlsbad for the Consolation Championship. And then we'll get into the championship games. The girls' championship at 2:30, Carlsbad and El Paso Riverside, followed by the boys' championship at 4 between Hobbs and Los Lunas. Artesia, the host team for the tournament, won their games on Thursday night, but lost their games yesterday, but always get to play the nightcap games. So thus the championship games at 2:30 and 4 o'clock this afternoon. Deming will bring the ball up the floor. Lily McMillan to Santa Stephen. Espinoza knocks the ball loose, forces the turnover. Miramontes brings it up into the front court to Sandoval. Back to Miramontes. Espinoza. She'll dribble down, put a shot up, and called for a travel. So it's going to go back over to Deming. And as we said, the clock is running. Almost a carry there by McMillan. Shot no good, but she is fouled on her way in. So we'll stop the clock with 4:31. On the two-shot foul. Foul was on Tiziatu. Picks up her fourth foul. Was that good? First one was good. Second one was no good. Rebound put up and a foul on the rebound. This time the foul's charged against Sandoval, her first. And missed the free throw. A lot of missed free throws in this ball game, especially by Deming. Again, a missed free throw. Espinoza with the rebound. Gets it up the floor to Delaris. Cut off on the baseline. Sandoval, left side, shot for three. Put up by Chavarria, no good. Deming down with the rebound. Valentine for three. Rattles the front of the rim, no good. Espinoza. I tell you what, Nunez got the ball. And with Espinoza coming at her, she gets the shot off and gets the bucket. Rockets for three, and it's good. Let's see, who's that, number 15? Aylin Miramontes Fierro with the three-pointer. Valentine steps inside the free throw line. Jumper no good. Rebound put up no good. Sandoval comes out with that rebound. Bounces through the paint. Shot is up and good. Once again by Miramontes. 5 points for Miramontes, and long shot for three is good by Valentine. Valentine in double figures with 10. And there's a block. That'll be charged to Santana Valentine. That's only her first foul. And the Rockets will get Alexis Hoover into the ball game. Deming. Checking in is Brianna Flores and Nayeli Jimenez. And Alyssa Linares is at the free throw line. And the shot is no good. And let's see, what's stepped on the end line. So the ball was stolen away by Alexis Hoover. But she steps on the end line, gets the ball in. The shot off the front of the rim, no good by Nunez, who almost gets her own rebound. Recovered by the Rockets. Shot is long, no good. Valentine with the rebound. Long pass up the floor into the hands of Hoover. Hoover will dribble around. Shot off the glass, no good. And the rebound comes down in the hands of Deming. We're at the 2-minute mark here in the ball game. Pass intercepted by Goddard and then thrown away. Rockets with their 5th turnover in the half, 14th turnover in the game. Hatch will come into the ball game for Chavarria. And Deming will inbound from right in front of their bench. Shot put up, no good. On the rebound, we've got a foul. And let's see, they're going to give that foul to number 22, Santana Espinoza. That's going to be her 5th foul. So she fouls out with 1:47 remaining in the game. She'll finish the afternoon with 4 points. And Tiffany Nunez is at the free throw line. And the first one's no good. They have missed a ton of free throws. 10 missed free throws in the second half alone by the Deming Wildcats. Second free throw is good. So Nunez will have 3 points on the afternoon. And we've got a timeout. 1:47 is all that remains in this ball game. Goddard Rockets lead the Deming Wildcats 55-22. And we see the Carlsbad Cavemen ready to come out onto the field. They're going to be playing next against Deming. So we invite you to stick around and watch that here on KSVPTV.com. That'll be our next broadcast. Then the championship games will take place. And again, the championship games and the third place games flip-flopped because Bulldogs playing the nightcap games regardless of the outcome of their previous night's game. So the third place games will be the 6 o'clock game and the 7:30 game tonight here at the Bulldog Pit. So the Rockets bring the ball up the floor. Hoover cut off. Drive in, and is going to be jump ball. So nice defensive play. Possession arrow pointing the way of Goddard, so they'll get to inbound. Linares will bring it in. Can't take the shot in the corner. Long, no good. Rockets with the rebound. Shovel pass. No basket. They'll say traveling. Charge to Hatch. And so Deming will get the ball back. Sandoval up. I'm sorry, not Sandoval. McMillan up the floor. Shot no good. And the Rockets will have the chance now to run the clock down. Oh, stepped on the end line. Turnover by the Rockets. Turnover number 6. In the second half, turnover number 15 for Goddard in the ball game. And the layup rolls in and out by McMillan. Goddard fighting for, comes out of there with the rebound, and we'll have a travel call on Miramontes. And the ball will go back over to Deming. Valentine will inbound from underneath the basket as we're under a minute to go. Long shot for 3. Rims in and out, no good. Rebound put back up. It's in and out, no good. By Flores. Fight for the ball. And the Rockets will come out of there with it. And Hoover with the basketball. And we've got a block by number 3. That's Lily McMillan, who picks up her first foul. And with 27.5 seconds remaining in the game because of the double bonus, or the one, no, this is a 1-and-1. Hoover at the line, 1-and-1. Misses the front end, but the Rockets get the rebound, and that's a travel. And it will go back over to Deming. Deming will have the ball, 23 seconds remaining. They just let her go. McMillan with the layup. Goddard trying to get the ball in. They do. With less than 10 seconds to go. And they just need to run the clock out. Get it up to Hatch. Underneath. Shot at the buzzer by Chavarria, no good, and that is your final score. The Goddard Rockets will win the Consolation Championship 55-24. Alexis Sandoval will finish with 8 points. 11, 12, 19 points from Erica Cannon. She really came on strong in the second half. 14 of her 19 points came out in the second half. Aylin Miramontes Fierro had 5 points. Santana Espinoza fouled out, but finished the night with 4. 11 points for Alexis Hoover, 2 points for Ambrosia Tiziatu. Clara Hatch finished the afternoon with 6 points. Brianna Flores, 4 points for Deming. 6 points for Lily McMillan.
Erica Cannon.
10 points for Santana Valentine. 3 points for Tiffany Nunez, and 1 for Monique and Sisso. That's going to conclude our broadcast. Thanks so much for joining in. Stick around. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the boys Consolation Championship between Deming and Carlsbad. That's next on KSVPTV.com.